All right, I'm live. Welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle, and I am here to do a love reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or any other planetary placement that you might have Gemini in. And even if you don't, this could still be for you. Maybe the title brought you in or some other reason. Cross watchers are welcome. Remember, roles can be reversed. And if this doesn't resonate, don't try and make it fit. Just go check out another video. I have lots of videos on my channel. And my readings are also timeless. So whenever you catch this is the right time for you. Yeah, so I'm doing another round of love readings that are, could be about a new person coming in. That's kind of the general focus, but it could also be somebody that you already know. But I'm going to be asking some questions of the good tarot, and then I will clarify with some other decks. And yeah, that's what I'm doing. I was going to do the pick a song thing, but I forgot to do it for Taurus, and I think I'm just going to skip that. I'll leave that for my element sign readings because I usually forget after I pick the song anyway. I forget to re-mention it. So we're just going to dive in and ask about this connection, this new connection relationship with you and your person. So we're going to start by picking some cards. We'll ask some questions, and then I'll clarify, as I said, with some other cards as well. So the first question is, what we're asking about your person's recent past. What was going on? Seven of Air. And what's their current energy? Transformation. What's on their mind? What's on your person's mind? Ten of Fire. Okay, yeah, there's definitely some huge transformation in their life. Letting old cycles close out. What's their first impression of you? If you haven't met them yet, what will be their first impression? Eight of Fire. Okay. What are their feelings about you? Their emotions? Three of Water. Nice. How do they want to move forward with you? Nine of Air. And what are the hidden factors that you cannot see? What's coming that you can't see? Two of Earth. Advice. What's your advice? Advice from the universe. Eight of Earth. And what's the outcome? What's the outcome? The World. Wow, Gemini. Okay, that's awesome. That's like pretty much the best outcome you can hope for. So, and then we have the bottom of the deck. This is your overall energy, which is the Three of Air. So this card is speaking about some kind of potential rejection, understanding that rejection is protection, ultimately seeing the silver lining in a situation. Something is a little bit weird or uncomfortable, and this is you or your person or both of you being in this place of understanding that it's happening for a reason, that it's going to work out. You've kind of hit a bump in the road, but all will be well in the end. So let's dive in. So yeah, the person's recent your person's recent past is the 7 of air. In this deck, this is all about independence, nonconformity, giving up the whole people pleasing thing in favor of dancing to the beat of your own drum, dancing to the beat of their own drum, just kind of taking back their power. Um, Wisdom of Avalon. Wisdom of Avalon. We'll clarify this. The Spider, creative projects. They kind of dove into just kind of doing their own thing, into their creativity, trying to, yeah, there's this real sense of, yeah, oh, stepping into their power and really embracing who they are and what they have to offer, doing something that feels good. And they're doing it because they're releasing the past. They needed to have a new beginning. They came out of something painful and they were open to change, and in order to do that, they kind of dove into creative projects that were fulfilling and fun, and kind of took them out of their head and into the flow to create, get themselves in a better place, raise their vibration, get their life in order, get their head in order. So their current energy is transformation, which is this is a big fundamental transformation. This whole releasing of the past, going through the change in the past, in their recent past, has brought them to this place where they're figuring things out in a whole new way, showing up for themselves, showing up in their life in a whole new way. The Hawk, omens and messages. This transformation is, I think it's rather spiritual in nature. They are tapping in to their higher power. They're tapping into their intuition, which is our direct line to our higher power. They're being open to the messages that their higher power is bringing them, the omens and the messages. Allowing those messages to help guide them in this transformation and ultimately forward in their life. And Judgment, putting the past to rest. Yeah, they're doing some serious shadow work and personal, releasing the baggage, moving forward in this very empowered way. Looking at where they've been so they can have a new beginning in their life. So what's on their mind? Yeah, letting all this stuff burn away. Whatever cycle they were in, they're just letting it go. They've been burned, but they're not paying attention to that. They're focusing on what's in front of them, knowing that all these papers will eventually burn away. Kind of, maybe feeling like they need to juggle things, but that it's all happening for a reason. They're learning their lessons. They're going through this transformation. They are ultimately in this place of healing. The Stag, pride and leadership. They want to have pride in themselves, in how they show up in their life. And maybe the pride that they embodied before was more out of a sense of insecurity, um, from a place of ego, and now they're wanting to take what they've learned and let that inform them of how to show up in the world. And by doing that, they become a natural leader because they've been burned, but they've come through it. They're letting the cycle close, and that allows them, it's like the mess to success. It allows them to lead by example because they've done a lot of releasing the past and maybe are still working on it, but it allows them to stand tall and have pride in all their efforts and everything that they've done to get them to where they're at and where they ultimately want to go. Healing and second chance. Yeah, they're going through a lot of healing. They are ending cycles, painful cycles where they were feeling lots of burden, possibly betrayal, and they're just like they're using those experiences to transform. They're not letting themselves be a victim, taking on the victim mentality or the victim role of what they've been through. They're actually like, I've been through what I've been through. I'm going to take what I can from it and move forward confidently and release the rest. Forgive themselves, forgive whoever, taking up the swords that might have been used to stab them in the past. And they're like, I'm going to go forward confidently and happily. I mean, she's a dancer. To me, dancing is, it's typically a joyful type of thing, type of activity. So their first impression of you, whether they have met you already or they haven't met you yet, they see you as someone who is very passionate, very, you're able to make swift decisions to move forward quickly. You might be on the cusp of Taurus, Gemini, or you could have some Taurus in your chart because this card, different deck, but same card came up in the exact same position, how they see you. But ultimately, someone who they see you as someone who wants to go on an adventure, who's willing to travel. If you feel like this is somebody who is really worth it, you're going to go the distance. You're going to do it quickly. You know what you want. Joy. They see you as someone who's so joyful. You show up as yourself, and they see you as just loving life, enjoying whatever's in front of you, living very passionate and freely and happily, vibrantly, and loving union, teamwork. They see you as someone who matches them. They see you as a counterpart, someone that they can connect with on all these different levels, romantically, mentally, creatively, spiritually. Like, yeah, I think that when they met you, you pretty much blew them away. They were like, "Whoa, Gemini. Who are you? Let's sit down and have some coffee together, tea, whatever you drink. Let's get to know one another." I think that they see the potential for you to even collaborate, to be a team. So, their feelings and emotions about you, they want to have fun with you. They want to spend time with you. They feel playful with you. You just make them want to celebrate. They want to come together with you and enjoy life. Enjoy all the good things. Forgiveness. Their feelings. Um, their feelings about you. Hmm. I mean, this could have to do with releasing the past, and maybe how you show up kind of brings the past back a little bit, and they need to forgive. I wonder if something happened between you two. I mean, the three of this is how they feel about you. The three of water. One thing I didn't mention is that this can sometimes be the card of a third party, which could be another person. Like if you're with somebody already, or you are um, kind of you haven't made your decision, and maybe they're needing to tap into some kind of forgiveness because they want you to choose them. They see this, they have this vision of you two together, and maybe you're not totally on board with that, or maybe you don't even know. Maybe they haven't actually told you yet, because this is how they're feeling about you, and they're needing to come to this place of forgiveness. I don't know. Let me see. Let me pick another card. The Emperor, masculine influence and power. Oh, it could be that you have a lot of power. You show up in your life with a lot of authority. You you're kind of a take control kind of person. You do what you you're your own authority, and you do what you want. And it could be that you haven't fully chosen them yet. That you're sort of like in this place of, well, I'm going to live my life right now. Maybe you're not ready for a relationship right now. Or maybe it's just how you show up. Like you're very unapologetic, and you're like, this is what I think, this is what I feel. You're very strong, and you know what you want, and that could be a little intimidating for them. It could kind of put them in this place of like feeling like you're not willing to compromise, and they're needing to, they're needing to tap into some kind of forgiveness around that. Okay, so let's go to, yeah, how do they want to move forward with you? um they want, okay, yeah, I think you intimidate them a little bit, because this card is about changing kind of negative self-talk to self-compassion. In moving forward with you, they want to be in a place where they feel good about themselves, where they feel like they can match your power, where they can stand toe to toe with you. I think, yeah, there's some fear here, because when we look at this card, this is how they want to move forward with you. She's standing on the edge of this, whatever it is, and she's got her wings spread, she's got her eyes closed, and it looks like she's getting ready to jump. It's almost as if she's never used these wings before, and she's kind of building herself up, like, okay, I can do this. I can do this. And so I think they're having to build their courage around stepping off into the unknown, into the future with you. And there's a lot of, I don't know, spiritually or otherwise, they have a lot of encouragement, a lot of voices that are like, yes, go for it. But they're definitely having to face some kind of fear. What's that about? Oh, because they're going through some kind of rebirth. Because they're letting an old cycle burn away, letting the old cycle go so they can begin this new cycle with you. And it's this big rebirth for them because it's having to show up in a new way and understanding that you're not necessarily like the other people they've been with in the past. In fact, they're pretty sure you're not, because your first impression, like you really impressed them. And but there's some fear, like, I don't know, is Gemini going to hurt me the way I've been hurt in the past? And so they're having to kind of grapple with that and face their fears, integrate that fear or those fears. Cash flow. They want balance with you. They see the potential to actually work with you. There's a lot of balance. They see that you're balanced. They see that it's important because they want to stand at your level, see eye to eye, toe to toe, that they want you to be on the same page, to be able to create this life together that is balanced. That yeah, there's this huge thing about balance. Yay! Hi, welcome to the channel. That's so cool. It was recommended. Yeah, I'm doing a love reading for Gemini. And even if you don't have Gemini in your chart, this still could be for you. Let's see. So let's look at what's hidden that you don't see coming, or what's its way. Yeah, that you don't see coming, but it's on its way. Two of Earth. Again, this is the same thing. This person really wants to create some kind of balance in their life so they can show up and match you and how balanced you already are. Nice. Nice. Gemini sun, Pisces moon. That's cool. Yeah, it's looking really good. It was a good message if you happen to be single. Yeah, and you know, if you, this is what you don't see coming. You know, if you haven't met this person yet, this is somebody who is working on creating that balance in their life, the balance between work and play, the doing something in their life that's really fulfilling. And maybe that's why you impress them so much, because you have some kind of similar idea, some kind of similar way of thinking, of similar ideas or something. And they're like, oh my God, I didn't think anybody else thought that way. I thought it was just me. And so now they're really wanting to step up. The Earth Fairy, physical health, grounding, and foundations. They are working on building a solid foundation, on getting in balance in themselves, getting grounded, working on their physical health. Maybe, you know, maybe you are very, you tend to take care of yourself very well. And yeah, they want to show up as somebody who you're like, oh yeah, you match me. We have similar, oh, I just had the word and it left me. Anyway, They're working on getting grounded because you're their dream. They want to move forward passionately. They want this new passionate beginning with you. And it's going to happen. I mean, that's what you don't see coming. New passionate beginning based on a solid, balanced foundation. How cool is that? Okay, so then advice from the universe. 8 of Earth. Focus on building your own knowledge, on whatever it is you're doing in your life. Continue to work on your mastery of that thing. Because this card is very much about coming out of the beginning stages of learning something, where you've started to get that body memory. You're not having to think about how all the parts fit together, and it's getting into the flow and getting grounded yourself, doing something that is enjoyable to you. I mean, this speaks to me of like a creative project. Focusing on yourself, doing what you love. That's always good advice for anybody. Love. Yeah. Loving yourself, doing what you love, loving the people around you. Just being the embodiment of love. It raises your vibration. It calls in what you want. I don't know, I'm getting the sense that you may not have met this person yet. And if you have, you may not know how they feel about you. But oh my God, yeah. You embodying the love, it acts like a magnet. It pulls the love into you. And this is a part of why they're so impressed by you as well. Ooh. Okay. Unexpected revelation. I mean, this speaks of heartbreak. You've been through it. You've had some heartbreak in your past. You have some releasing of the past as well that needs to happen. Learning to love all the situations that you've been through. This one in particular that really hurt, that was really painful. But loving that person, loving that situation, because it got you to where you are now. And it will help you move forward into your future in this really amazing way. It's going to ultimately help you have the life that you want. Everything that happens to us, there's always a lesson in it. There's always a gift. And when we can really take from that, when we can really get the lesson and apply it to our life and move forward with it and be grateful for what happened, that's where the true healing happens. That's where you can truly embody the love. And I think what's happening here is you're gaining the knowledge of how to show up despite and even because of the pain that you've been through. All right, so then your outcome is the world. I mean, some say this is the best card in the deck. It's a perspective change or a perspective shift. It's success and happiness. It's the completion of a cycle in such a fulfilling, amazing way. It's recognition and happiness, and I don't know. There's just so many great things about this card. And this it can be literal travel as well. You and your person might be traveling together, or you might be traveling to see one another. Maybe you're not in the same part of the world. Let's see. Focus. This is the outcome. Focusing on each other, focusing on what you both love, focusing on the things that you both bring to the table where you two can collaborate and and create this new balanced beginning. We got this card twice. So yeah, there's definitely a focus on the finances and building that trust, building that connection. Purposeful action. Yeah, this person, oh my goodness. You two are going to be so such a good match. You two are both going to be like, yes, we're doing this. And it's not going to be like a diving in head first kind of thing. I think that, because we see her, she's balanced. She's definitely moving forward, like we see with the wind in her hair, but she's leaning back a little bit. So it's like moving forward purposefully, but not, I want to say crazily. I don't know if that's the right word, but like, kind of still assessing, kind of like making sure that this is in fact the right thing for you to be doing. There's a little bit of holding back, but still there's more moving forward than holding back. And that will change over time, I think, as you get to know one another and you both continue to do that healing and releasing the past. So let me look at, we'll finish off with the Spirit Animal Oracle. Spirit Animal Oracle, Canary Spirit, sing your own song. Yeah, sing your own song. Do what you love. Be true to yourself. I think that you already do this. Because you are so joyful. This is how you come across. Is you're just in this great place in yourself, in your life. And you're so passionate. You're so passionate about where you want to move, where you want to go, how you want to move forward. Just keep doing that. Being yourself unapologetically. Porcupine Spirit, time for beginner mind. So whatever you've been through in the past, releasing it and moving forward into this new situation with love, try to do it from a place of brand new, of, this person is going to be different than what you've encountered before. So be curious, be open, be excited. Try not to get into that place of, well, I've been through this before, so this is what's going to happen again, right? Beginner mind is all about just like being open to the mystery. And Starfish Spirit, open to infinite possibility. I don't think you've met this person yet, but they're coming. Or if you've met them, you don't know. You don't know yet, but oh my God. Infinite possibility. I mean, that's in my own channel name, Inviting Possibilities. Like, by being open, by being yourself, dancing to the beat of your own drum, singing your own song, doing that inner healing, that inner work, it opens up all these possibilities to you, infinite possibilities. And trusting and knowing that something amazing is coming, someone amazing is coming, and they are. This person, they're very excited about you. They definitely are. And this is, I think when you meet, you're going to know, or you'll learn very quickly that this is the person for you, because they've done the healing work. They're going to show up in a very emotionally mature way. There's not going to be games. There's not going to be weird petty things because of all the healing, and they are going, they're going to be a leader in some way. They're going to stand very strong. Someone who can meet you eye to eye, toe to toe. And oh my God, yeah, it's going to be beautiful. Seriously. I'm excited for you. So awesome. There it is. There's your reading. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. And I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world. And I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And if you haven't already, like and subscribe.